Every child is unique, but some stand out in ways that leave the whole world amazed. From rare medical conditions and unbelievable appearances to extraordinary talents that defy expectations, these children have captured global attention. Their stories are not just unusual. They are powerful reminders of resilience, diversity, and the incredible surprises life can bring. Today, we'll take you on a journey to meet 10 of the most unusual kids in the world, each with a story that will inspire and shock you. Are you new in this video? Click subscribe and hit notification bell, so let's get started. Arya Permana is an Indonesian teenager whose story captured global attention because of the extreme change he underwent. When he was about 9 years old, Arya weighed around 190 kilograms, actually about 423 pounds, which made everyday life very difficult. He was unable to walk long distances, often ran out of breath, even struggled to bathe in a normal shower and had to use a specially built outdoor pool instead. His weight gain escalated quickly around 2014 when his appetite increased dramatically. He was eating about 5 meals a day, enough to feed 2 people at times. Because of his size and health issues, he couldn't continue attending school and was socially isolated. In order to regain his health, Arya underwent a significant transformation. With medical help, lifestyle changes, and the support of Arya, a well-known Indonesian fitness celebrity, he adopted a strict diet, regular exercise, and in 2017 had bariatric surgery, a procedure to reduce the size of his stomach, to help reduce his huge appetite. Over a few years, Arya lost more than half of his maximum weight. At his reduced weight, he was reportedly around 87 kilograms, far lower than his peak, and able to do more normal activities again. Today, Arya is often referred to as a symbol of hope, showing that even extreme challenges can be overcome with determination, medical intervention, and the right support. His journey has inspired many to believe change is possible. Born very premature at around 30 weeks, little Nova Joy Hunya entered the world with severe medical challenges. Her jawbones did not properly form, she had a cleft lip and palate, and she was missing her external ear canals. From the start, her breathing was fragile. She needed to stay in hospital, required multiple surgeries, and relied on a feeding tube for nutrition. Her parents, Acacia and Joseph Hunya from Wellington, New Zealand, faced uncertainty early on. Medical specialists worked to keep Nova alive. After her birth, she required a tracheostomy to assist breathing, frequent oxygen support, and other intensive care interventions. Nova also had genetic testing, but doctors still haven't identified a specific syndrome or name for her condition. Despite everything, Nova has made slow but meaningful progress. Walking and motor skills took longer to develop, but her parents celebrate every milestone, every new step, sign of independence, every moment she shows joy. Acacia says that caring for Nova has taught them lessons in patience, kindness, to themselves and others, and the importance of seeing her as a child first, not defined by her condition. Nova's story of resilience, of loving support, and of finding courage in each small victory has touched many. Her family shares her journey openly, inspiring others to see that even when you don't have all the answers, love and hope can light the way. Amaya Stringer was born with several congenital differences that make her journey unique and inspiring. From pregnancy scans around the 20-week mark, doctors noticed that her legs were not developing, and also that her ears and ear canals had abnormalities. When Amaya entered the world, she was born without legs, a result of caudal regression syndrome, which affects the lower spine and prevents the development of legs and other lower body structures. She also has bilateral microtia atresia, which means her outer ears are malformed or underdeveloped, and her ear canals did not fully form, causing her to be hard of hearing and needing hearing aids. Because of additional issues, she was born with a cleft palate and a recessed chin, part of a condition called Pierre-Robin sequence, which made breathing and feeding harder from the start. Early on, she underwent multiple surgeries. Within the first 6 weeks of life, Amaya had crucial operations to help with breathing, feeding, and correcting facial structure. Her medical journey includes frequent therapies, physical therapy to build strength and mobility, occupational therapy, feeding therapy. Her family's home and routines have been adjusted to support her needs, including using sign language, speaking in tones she can hear, adapting her space, and advocating for awareness of her condition. Despite all the challenges, Amaya is described by her parents as joyful, energetic, and full of spirit. She's shown courage through every milestone, for example, crawling with her arms, learning to do everyday things in her own way, and facing surgeries with strength. Her family hopes that as she grows, she will become more independent and that she'll inspire others going through similar situations. Nyla Marie is a 5-year-old girl from Los Angeles who shines as a young fashionista, even while living with a rare skin condition called ichthyosis. Because ichthyosis causes the skin to grow too fast, Nyla's skin becomes very dry and flaky, and she is unable to sweat properly, putting her at risk of overheating. To manage her condition, Nyla and her family take daily care. She baths several times per day to remove excess skin and help her feel more comfortable. Despite these challenges, Nyla embraces life with style and confidence. She loves fashion, trendy outfits, painting her nails, and modeling in front of the camera. Her condition doesn't stop her from being expressive and creative with her wardrobe. Her story is inspiring because it shows how a child can face medical challenges every day, yet still find joy, creativity, and self-expression. Nyla is a reminder that being different doesn't mean being limited. Her energy, style, and the love she gets from her family show how courage and support can help someone live fully and beautifully. Pranshu is a young boy from Punjab, India, born with a mystery condition that left him unable to walk and with unusual facial features, including a large forehead and deep-set eyes. Locals believe his appearance resembles Lord Ganesha, the Hindu deity, and they worship him as a living god. Every week, crowds visit him to seek blessings, bring flowers, and hope their wishes will be granted. Although doctors have never identified his exact condition, Pranshu says he feels happy being called Ganesha Ji. His family, though poor, is proud of the divine status the community has given him. Pranshu's life shows how mystery, culture, and faith can transform a boy with a rare condition into a symbol of hope and devotion. Muin is a boy from Russia who became famous for having unusually long eyelashes. From the moment he was born, doctors noticed that his lashes were so long they almost touched his lips. As he grew older, his lashes reached a length of around 4.3 to 5 centimeters, which is about 2 inches. They continue to grow slowly each year, making them some of the longest eyelashes ever seen. Doctors, including eye specialists and geneticists, examined him and confirmed that Muin is perfectly healthy. His long lashes are not a sign of illness or disease, they are simply a rare genetic trait. Despite the constant attention, Muin lives like any other child. He goes to school, plays soccer, and enjoys time with friends. His parents say he doesn't need any special care for his lashes and they don't cause him discomfort. Today, Muin is seen as a natural wonder, a reminder that sometimes nature creates unique traits that fascinate the world. Giuliano, born on June 18, 2004 in Piove di Sacco, Italy, is a Romanian child prodigy renowned for his exceptional strength and athleticism. He began training in gymnastics and bodybuilding at the tender age of 2 under the guidance of his father, Julian Stro. By the age of 5, Giuliano had already made a name for himself by setting a Guinness World Record for the fastest 10-meter handstand walk with a weight ball between his legs, performed live on Italian television. In 2010, he further showcased his extraordinary abilities by breaking the world record for the most 90-degree push-ups, completing 20 repetitions without letting his feet touch the ground. These feats garnered him international attention and a substantial following on platforms like YouTube and Facebook. Giuliano's rigorous training regimen, often conducted alongside his younger brother Claudio, who is also a bodybuilder, sparked debates about the appropriateness of such intense physical activity for children. While some praised the discipline and dedication instilled by their father, others raised concerns about potential health implications and the pressures of early fame. Despite the controversies, Giuliano continued to pursue his passion for fitness and sports. As he matured, he expanded his interests to include boxing, maintaining his commitment to physical excellence. His journey from a record-breaking child athlete to a dedicated young sportsman serves as a testament to his resilience and the complexities surrounding early athletic specialization. Christa, affectionately known as the Snake Girl, is a remarkable young woman, renowned for her extraordinary affinity with reptiles, particularly snakes. Born on September 29, 2004, in Southfield, Michigan, Christa's fascination with these creatures began at an exceptionally young age. By the time she was just 2 years old, she was already handling snakes, a passion nurtured by her father, Jamie Guarino, a professional snake handler. Together, Christa and her father launched the YouTube channel Snake Hunters TV in 2012, aiming to educate the public and dispel common misconceptions about snakes. Their engaging content, which includes handling various reptiles and sharing insights into their care, has garnered a substantial following, amassing over 380,000 subscribers. Christa's dedication to her reptilian companions is evident in her daily life. At one point, she shared her home with approximately 40 reptiles, including a 12-foot python. Her fearless interactions with these animals have captivated audiences worldwide, leading to appearances on television programs such as NBC's Little Big Shots, where she famously startled host Steve Harvey with one of her sizable snakes. Beyond entertainment, Christa's mission is rooted in education and conservation. She strives to change public perception of snakes, advocating for their importance in the ecosystem and promoting responsible pet ownership. Her work continues to inspire a new generation of animal enthusiasts, proving that with passion and knowledge, even the most misunderstood creatures can be appreciated and respected. The Hartley sisters, Lola and Claire, were born with multiple severe medical conditions, including microcephaly, a disorder where the brain does not develop properly, leading to a smaller than average head size. This condition is often associated with intellectual disabilities, developmental delays, and a range of other neurological problems. The sisters were also diagnosed with cerebral palsy, dwarfism, and epilepsy, which further impacted their health and daily lives. Despite being given grim medical predictions that they wouldn't survive infancy, the sisters defied these expectations and lived far beyond what doctors initially thought possible. Claire, the older sister, passed away unexpectedly in 2018 at the age of 17, potentially due to sudden unexpected death in epilepsy, SUDEP, a condition that affects individuals with severe epilepsy. Lola, the younger sister, continued to face significant health challenges, and she tragically passed away in 2019 at the age of 13 after a series of medical complications. Throughout their lives, the Hartley family advocated for the legalization of low-THC CBD oil to treat children with severe epilepsy, an effort which led to the passing of Claire and Lola's law in Kansas. This law aimed to make it easier for families to access treatments that could alleviate seizure activity without legal concerns. The story of Lola and Claire Hartley continues to inspire many and raise awareness about the struggles families face when caring for children with severe medical conditions. Imagine being born with someone who shares your DNA, your birthday, and your smile, but not your size. That's the story of Sierra and Sienna Bernal, identical twins from Texas who made history by being incredibly different. Born prematurely on December 22, 1998, Sienna weighed just under 1 pound 8 ounces, barely the size of a soda can, while her twin sister Sierra came into the world at over 4 pounds. The reason? Sienna was later diagnosed with a rare form of primordial dwarfism, one so uncommon it hasn't even been formally named. This condition affects fewer than 200 people worldwide, and it meant Sienna would always be much smaller than her twin. Fast forward to today, and the sisters are 25 years old. Sienna stands 4 feet 4 inches tall, while Sierra is 5 feet 7 inches. That's a 13-inch height difference, over a foot apart despite being genetically identical. Their extraordinary case earned them 2 Guinness World Records. One for the greatest height difference between living identical twins, and another for the rarest form of discordant twinning, which is when identical twins grow up with strikingly different traits due to developmental changes in the womb. But their story isn't just about breaking records. It's about resilience, sisterhood, and living life with purpose. Sienna has become an advocate for accessibility and awareness for people with dwarfism, using her voice to educate and inspire. Sierra, meanwhile, is chasing her dreams in country music and is a proud member of the Country Music Association. Together, they're redefining what it means to be twins. Because while they may not look exactly alike, their hearts beat in sync. Sierra and Sienna prove that being different doesn't make you less. It makes you unforgettable. Brooklyn Sittner, born on February 12, 2007 in Billings, Montana, is an extraordinary young athlete who has made significant strides in the world of weightlifting and CrossFit. Known by her nickname Queen Beezy, she began her fitness journey at the age of 6, training at her father's gym. By 9, she was lifting impressive weights, including a 100-pound lift, and had already set 3 state records at the Montana State Weightlifting Championships in 2018. Brooklyn's dedication and talent have led her to compete in prestigious events such as the American Open at the Arnold in 2019, where she placed 3rd overall. Her prowess isn't limited to weightlifting. She has also made her mark in CrossFit competitions. In 2024, she ranked 23rd in the girls' 16-17 division at the CrossFit Games, showcasing her versatility and commitment to the sport. Beyond her athletic achievements, Brooklyn has cultivated a strong social media presence, amassing over 60,000 followers on Instagram under the handle ubrooklyn.sittner. She uses her platform to inspire others, sharing her training routines, competitions, and motivational messages. Her journey has been featured in various media outlets, highlighting her as a role model for young athletes worldwide. Brooklyn's story is a testament to what can be achieved with passion, discipline, and support. Her relentless pursuit of excellence continues to inspire many, proving that age is no barrier to achieving greatness in sports. Meet Lila Woodard, also known as Elastic Lila, a jaw-droppingly talented contortionist, aerialist, and foot archer who's redefining what the human body can do. Born in 2006 in Santa Barbara, California, Lila showed an unusual level of flexibility from a very young age. By 6, she was already stretching and twisting in ways that most people could never imagine. And it wasn't long before the world took notice. She joined Le Petit Cirque, a one-of-a-kind all-kids humanitarian circus troupe, where she mastered contortion, aerial silks, hand balancing, and even foot archery. Yes, shooting a bow and arrow with her feet. Her skills took her to incredible heights, literally. At just 11 years old, she performed at the Nobel Peace Prize concert in Oslo, Norway, mesmerizing global audiences with her extreme flexibility and flawless aim. She's also wowed millions through appearances on shows like Little Big Shots, Pickler and Ben, and Home and Family, earning her a spot as one of the most unique young performers in the world. But Lila is more than just a performer. She's a passionate peace advocate, serving as a youth spokesperson for the Nuclear Age Peace Foundation, using her platform not just to amaze, but to inspire. Whether she's dangling upside down from aerial silks, folding herself into impossible poses, or firing arrows with her toes, Lila Woodard is living proof that talent, passion, and purpose can come together in the most unexpected and awe-inspiring ways. Now, let's travel to Bangladesh, where we'll meet Bayazid Hossein. Bayazid has a rare condition called progeria, causes him to age much faster than other kids. Imagine being a kid, but looking like you're, well, much older. It's tough, right? But Bayazid, he doesn't let it get him down. He's got the heart of a lion and the spirit of a warrior. Life hasn't been easy for Bayazid. He's faced more challenges in his young life than most of us will face in a lifetime. But through it all, he's kept his chin up and his smile bright. He loves to play with his friends, he loves to learn, and he dreams of one day becoming a doctor. That's right, a doctor. He wants to help others who are going through similar challenges. Bayazid's story is a powerful reminder that we should never give up on our dreams, no matter how difficult things may seem. It's a story about the power of hope, the importance of perseverance, and the incredible resilience of the human spirit. He's a fighter, this kid. He's got more courage in his little finger than most people have in their entire body. And he's an inspiration to us all. He reminds us that no matter what life throws our way, we can overcome it. We just need to have faith in ourselves and never give up hope. So the next time you're feeling down, remember Bayazid Hossein. Remember his courage, remember his determination, and remember that anything is possible if you set your mind to it. Now hold on to your hats, folks, because our next story takes us to England, where we'll meet Charlotte Garside, a girl who's known as the world's smallest girl. Charlotte was born with a rare form of dwarfism called primordial dwarfism. It means she's smaller than other kids her age. In fact, she's smaller than most toys. But don't let her size fool you. This little lady has a heart of gold and a spirit that's larger than life. Charlotte's story is one of resilience, of defying the odds and proving that size doesn't matter when it comes to achieving your dreams. She's a little firecracker, this one, full of energy, enthusiasm, and a zest for life that's contagious. She loves to play with her friends, she loves to learn, and she dreams of one day becoming a teacher. That's right, a teacher. She wants to inspire other kids to follow their dreams, no matter how big or small they may seem. Now I know what you're thinking. How can someone so small have such a big impact on the world? Well, let me tell you folks, Charlotte's story is proof that it's not about your size, it's about the size of your heart. Charlotte's story is a powerful reminder that we should never let anything hold us back from pursuing our passions. It's a story about the power of determination, the importance of self-belief, and the incredible strength that lies within each and every one of us. She's a true inspiration, this little girl. She teaches us that it's okay to be different, that our differences are what make us special, and that we should never be afraid to embrace who we are. So the next time you're feeling down, remember Charlotte Garside. Remember her spirit, remember her determination, and remember that anything is possible if you set your mind to it. No dream is too big, no obstacle is too great, and no matter how small you may feel, you have the power to make a big difference in the world. Get ready to be inspired because our next extraordinary individual is Tessa Evans, a young girl from Ireland who teaches us that true beauty comes from within. Tessa was born with a rare condition called Arya, which means she has no nose. Imagine being born without a nose, without the ability to smell, to breathe through your nose. It's a challenge most of us can't even fathom. But Tessa doesn't let her condition define her. Despite facing stares, whispers, and countless surgeries, Tessa approaches life with a smile and an infectiously positive attitude. She loves to sing, dance, and play just like any other kid her age. Her parents have been her biggest champions, creating a loving and supportive environment where Tessa feels confident and empowered. They've taught her that her difference is what makes her special, and Tessa embodies that message every single day. She's undergone reconstructive surgery to build her a nose, a process that involves multiple procedures and a lot of patience. But through it all, Tessa's spirit has never wavered. She's become an inspiration to people all over the world, proving that beauty truly does come from within. Her story reminds us that it's not our physical appearance that defines us, but our strength, our resilience, and our outlook on life. Tessa's story is a powerful testament to the human spirit's ability to overcome adversity and find joy even in the face of challenges. She teaches us that true beauty lies in our differences, our imperfections, and our ability to embrace who we are, no matter what life throws our way. Tessa's journey is far from over, but one thing's for sure. She's going to keep on shining her light, inspiring others to embrace their uniqueness and live life to the fullest. Meet Katie Renfro, a young girl from Florida who was born with a rare and striking condition known as megalencephaly, a disorder that causes abnormal overgrowth of the brain and head. From the moment she was born, Katie stood out. Her head was noticeably larger than average, and as she grew older, her facial features became more pronounced, giving her a very unique appearance. But Katie is more than her condition. Despite facing medical challenges and developmental delays, she radiates joy, innocence, and strength. She also lives with seizures and other complications that require constant care, yet her family has always chosen love over fear. Katie became known to the world through social media and news outlets, where her story touched millions. While some people reacted with ignorance or cruelty, her family used every opportunity to spread awareness and educate others about her rare disorder. Her mother, Charla, often speaks out to remind everyone that Katie is not a monster, as some internet trolls have cruelly labeled her. She's a beautiful, loving child who deserves respect, understanding, and compassion. What makes Katie truly incredible isn't her condition. It's her ability to smile through adversity. She has become a symbol of resilience and unconditional love. Her story reminds us that beauty comes in all forms, and that even the rarest individuals can leave the biggest impact on the world. These children prove that being different is not a weakness, but a story that inspires the world. From rare conditions to incredible resilience, their lives remind us that uniqueness is something to celebrate. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories from around the world.